Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I will make a review for the Zelos Mako version 3 Cerakote Carbon. So the watch, it's this one. Okay, so I will start with specifications. First I will give you the dimensions. This is a good sized watch. It has 40 millimeters in diameter, 46 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. It has 14 millimeters thickness and a lug distance of 20 millimeters. The case is made of stainless steel, but it has a coating, a Cerakote coating. As you may thinking, what is Cerakote coating? Okay, I was asking myself the same thing. So Cerakote is a specialized coating that can be applied to different materials like wood, polymers, metals, and plastics as well, that is composed of a polymer ceramic compound. This coating can be scratched, but it's extremely scratch and abrasion resistant. Okay. When I was looking at the pictures on the website, I was thinking that this coating is more textured, like appears in the pictures, but in reality, when you touch it, it feels quite smooth. So it looks textured, but on the touch is smooth. Okay, now let's go to the dial. As I was trying to highlight in this video, the dial is one of the most important parts of this watch. The dial is made of forged carbon, as well as the bezel insert. Forged carbon is a very strong carbon fiber, and due to its process of creation, each product is unique on its kind, so that gives uniqueness to any watch that you are creating out of this forged carbon. So what I'm trying to say is that each dial in this case will look different. This watch is made in a limited series of 150 units, so each dial will definitely look different. Next, the bezel, it has an insert of forged carbon as well. It's 120 clicks. The action is good. You are not gonna move this bezel by mistake. There is no back play, but action. Important is that you can adjust the timing. What is more important about this bezel? It's the looks. So, and the entire watch looks. In my opinion, this watch is going on a military watch style, and I will explain why. And to do so, I will compare, just to highlight the fact that it's like a military watch with two watches made by CWC. First, I will compare the bezel. As you can see, the bezel is narrow and it's fully graduated, and more than that, the bezel is loomed, so it's very visible in the darkness. That can be a plus and a minus if you consider that this I want to say that is a military watch, because military watches must be not visible. I mean, you have to see them in the darkness to read the time, but in the same time must be as stealth as possible. Anyway, let's move on. I will compare with the CWC that I have here. As you can see, the bezels are very similar. Okay, bezel. And the next, I want to compare the case color. As you can see, they look the same. Of course, this one is not Cerakoted, but the result is the same. Okay, so that's why I am thinking of this watch as an tool watch, a military watch. Okay, let's talk about the dial a little bit more. And as you can see, it's made of forged carbon, and it looks awesome. At 6 o'clock there is a date window. The date window that is dark in color, and that's okay. It's a little bit small, but for me it's not a problem to read the date. Overall, the dial is very legible during day and night as well, and this is possible due to very good lume. The re-hot is orange in color, and minutes indices helps as well for legibility, and more than that, the minute indices on the re-hot are loomed. The lume is not very strong, but it's there, and it matches the re-hot. It matches the second hand tip. You see, it's green, it's orange, and the lume on the re-hot as well as the lume on the second hand is it's blue, so it matches. Next, the hands on the dial. You see, it helps. The length of the hands are appropriate, and it makes this watch very legible. Next, I will say that the hands are of a very interesting shape. The hour hand, in my opinion, looks like a sacrificial knife or like a spare tip. Okay. The second hand that I said before, it has blue lume and it's orange on the tip, matching the re-hot. Next, the lume on the indices as well as the hands is BGW9 and C3, and it's very strong and it's long lasting. I have this watch for 4 days now, and during the night it's visible, and when you go out just for a few moments and you come back inside the house, for example, where it's not just it's not dark and it's just shady, yeah, you can see this powerful lume. I'll try to show you at the end of the video how strong this is. Now, next, the crystal. The crystal is sapphire. It is air coated, but not a very good job. You see a lot of reflections, but anyway, it's boxed and domed, and overall it gives a very good look to the watch. Now let's talk a little bit about the crown. The crown, it's at 4 o'clock and it's very easy to operate. I like the crown. It has a nice pop. When you screw it back in, you go a little bit, and after you screw in back in. Good position for 4 o'clock, is not gonna bother you when you are wearing the watch. And you see there is no crown guard, but the shape of the case is making kind of guards to this crown. On the back, the case back is not Cerakoted. You have the Mako shark on it. It says that it's Zelos Mako version 3, 300 meters of water resistance. It's made of 316L stainless steel. The crystal is sapphire and it's number 117 out of 150 units. Let's move on to the strap. The strap is a tropic strap style of a very good quality. The buckle is Cerakoted as well. It has quick release spring bars, and I was reading on the Facebook group that the owner of Zelos was saying that he couldn't make a bracelet for this watch due to very difficult to match here probably, or on the links. But in my opinion, the watch is very well with this rubber strap, tropic style rubber strap. It gives that tool, very tough feel to the watch. Overall, it's very easy to wear. What I like the most is this style. Not the most, I like all the watch. It's beautiful. Now, what else? I will say a little bit about the movement. Inside is a Miyota 9000 series movement. More specific is a Miyota 9015. This is a premium Miyota movement. A few details about the movement. It's a higher end movement that beats at 28,800 semi-oscillations per hour. It has a power reserve of 42 hours and it has 24 joules. This movement is a 3.9 millimeter stick, and in my case this movement, it's about 1 second fast per day. Now I will show you how it's performing on the time grapher. Okay, now on the time grapher, the first here is the rate. That means how many seconds it gains or it loses per day. Here is the amplitude. That means the rotation of the balance. Bit error, it's the time that it stays more or less on one side comparing to the other side. So in our case is 0.1 milliseconds. That is very good. And the semi-oscillations, 28,000, and the lift angle or something, which is 52 in this case. I think Miyota has 51, but it will give okay readings. It's not a big difference. So it dial up plus 7 seconds. Now I will go with 3 o'clock up and 9 o'clock up. Once it settles, 3 o'clock up, it's going a few seconds slow per day. Anyway, the watch is performing very good. On the hand it will be around plus 1 second per day, but you can adjust without hacking the movement by just keeping it once every 1 week or two on the nightstand with the crown up and it will lose some time. Okay. The only negative that I can find for this watch is the date wheel. It looks like it's not very well centered, and the rest looks good and perfect. I believe that I did say everything about it. I will show you a little bit more from all the angles that I can. And I will finish by showing you the lume. Let's see how much I can make it darker here. Okay. Okay, and I will try to blast it with a UV light. Yeah, you see, strong one. Here there is a lot of light. It looks... I like this watch. I wanted to buy it when it was first released on Zelos website. I didn't do it because I said I don't need another watch. And after that I wanted to buy it on the serious watches. I didn't buy it because I said I don't need another watch. And finally, when it was released on Watch Bandit, I just bought it. And I'm very happy that I did it. Usually I'm buying quite a few watches per year. Some of them I like. Some of them I like for a short period and after that I'm selling. This one, I really like it and it will match my job, and it's a good watch for summer, and it will be a perfect watch for day-to-day wear. In my case, I will give you a wrist shot and I will conclude and stop this movie. Okay, on the wrist, my wrist is about 18 centimeters in circumference, but the watch is great because it's 40 millimeters by 46 by 14 thick. Yeah, it's on the paper 14 it's thick, but on the wrist it's not that thick. And anyway, this is a watch to be worn on the summer days, I will say. Okay, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.